Aawks, welcome back to Slightly Fuzzed.
Long time no talk, good sir.
Good to be
Yeah,
here.
it's been a long time. Long time contributors to the Fuzz Club and Reeler Fuzzed, and I don't know. Did we do shitting, fucking, and playing at some point? Maybe I don't remember.
We've done some of those things yet.
Yeah.
Just about everything I've had to offer, you guys have been involved in one way or another. So it's nice to have you back and have some new music on the way and talk about that.
Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah.
Good to be
So I have a new segment that I don't think we've ever done before, unless I am misremembering. It's called Name That Band. I asked AI to generate some images based on just band names alone, doom bands and stoner bands, and see what they came up with and see if you can guess the band just based on this weird image alone. If you're ready.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna win.
Here's the first image generated by AI based on band name.
The band name. Oh. Saint, what was that? We were just in Montreal at this huge cathedral, and there was a room that looked similar to this. I'm gonna call it St. Joseph's Oratory.
This is based on real bands.
Real band. Real band.
Ah,
I'm gonna
damn
say
it.
cathedral. I was gonna say cathedral actually.
Cathedral would be very close. This one's actually Candlemass.
Oh,
of course.
Now I get the game. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
And like I said, I saw it right away. That one's Bonginator. Bongzilla. Dang it, Bongzilla.
Why not?
Bongzilla.
Bonginator. Yeah, Bongzilla for sure.
Have you heard Bonginator? They're great.
No, I don't think I have. I know about another 50 bands named after a bong, but not Bonginator.
It's like Greenbeard.
Oh.
Greenbeard would make sense, but that's not what I was going for in this one.
Oh dang. There is that and that and that. Oh man, I don't know.
That's
tricky.
Jason Momoa on DMT.
This is actually Acid King.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Good Detroit band, yeah.
that's cool.
Is that
Airborne toxic event?
I would say like green jello or something.
Green jelly.
Green jelly. Or green jello. They were green jello originally. I don't know. Damn.
Or is it acid bath?
That's it. Acid Bath. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, man. She's kicking
Nice.
ass.
Nice.
Windhead.
There you go.
Green
Green
lung.
Nice.
Man,
What is that?
Whippersnipper. Like a damn it. Something machine.
It's not Rage Against the Machine.
Lawn.
Weed Eater.
Oh,
Weed
of course.
Eater. It's Weed Eater.
Yeah.
For a second when I was making this one today, I was like, I wonder if like Canadians call it something else or something. I don't know. Hopefully it translates. Weed Eater, like
The metric version of weed.
yeah. What
Weed
do you guys
Eater.
call a Weed Eater? Is it something else?
Yeah.
This one's a little weird.
Oh. Like Pearl Jam.
It's Pearl Jam. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's funny. I'm starting like an Alice in Chains cover thing with some guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm calling it Jar of Guys.
Yeah. Nice.
This is definitely Electric Wizard, right?
Electric Wizard.
That's
Definitely.
That's it. All right. This is the last one.
Oh, King Buffalo.
King Buffalo. Yep.
God, she fucking ruled this game.
Yeah. You guys did good. That's awesome.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk on Through the Sky Maze.
Yeah.
So this is out. By the time this comes out, what's it out? Like next week, I think.
Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. So I'll probably put this out on Thursday or something. So it'll be out like the next day.
Awesome.
So tell us about it. How's this different than the last few things you guys have put out? You guys have put out a full album. You put out an EP. You did the split with Blake, the kind of like concept Iwas thing. So how's this one compare?
This is another full album. This one has a new member who contributed a lot of vocals. Our new bass player, Grime Pup, or Ryan. He's another Ryan in our lives. We have about 40 Ryans in our
Yeah.
lives, including you.
Yeah.
And so I asked him if he could do vocals, and he's like, yeah, kind of. And then he unleashed this like ungodly scream. Little guy, but big scream. And he's got like different like fry screams and gutturals and like, you know, all sorts of different timbres he can do. So I was like, dude, we're going to utilize that. And a lot of the songs were kind of like mostly written by the time he joined the band, but he added a lot of stuff. And we added new parts or took different kind of directions with parts because of him. So that was kind of cool. He's a big fan of like a lot of, I guess, heavier, like the heavier blackened sludge and that kind of stuff. So he brought that kind of element to the
Yeah.
new songs. So the new songs are, and I've always liked that stuff, but um I guess I never really tried writing it until he came in the band, and then he kind of inspired me to write some more of that kind of stuff in that direction. So, but yeah, I mean, I was listening to a lot of heavier stuff this time around, so that kind of seeped into the songwriting. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like, some Church of Misery, like inspiration there. There's definitely some Weed Eater, thrown into all the other like Fu Manchu and like Monolord and, all the other kind of Electric Wizard, stuff that we are always listening to, that kind of just by nature of being in the room gets into the songwriting.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely heavier. It's still got a concept, like all of our stuff, because I'm a nerd like that. I like to do conceptual stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed, just on the singles and stuff that you guys have put out so far, that it's definitely got that like the scream, that kind of that guttural scream. It's got like a darkness to it, but you don't really like lose that like psychedelic type of vibe from the last couple things either. Like it's still there. It's just got like this little bit like weightier feel to it, and even like the artwork and stuff that was attached to each single, I think shows that. Like the album cover looks like some of your other albums. It's got kind of like that psychedelic feel, but the singles themselves all felt like a little like dark, to go
Yeah.
along with those songs.
Yeah, that was definitely those singles covers. The art was influenced by Ryan a lot, actually, because he has this really cool like handmade Candlemass shirt, speaking of Candlemass, and it's got this kind of tan background with a black monochromatic kind of black stamped, like almost looks like a woodcut. And so I was like, oh, well, I love that look of that, so let's go with that direction. And we found an artist from Indonesia that did a good kind of that kind of stuff really well, so we used him. But yeah, then we used this other artist for the new album. Deliria Vision is his name. Apparently he's from Italy. I thought he was from Argentina, but he's from Italy, and he does really good stuff as well. Totally suits our style. It's got
Yeah.
that dark psychedelic kind of imagery.
Yep. Yeah, it looks
So,
great.
so we went back and forth a bunch about different concepts, and he was able to bring it to life. I consulted with a couple other artists, and they just weren't really making it happen. But he was like, not very many edits to get it to that point. So it's cool when that happens.
Awesome. Anything else coming up? You guys are always playing shows, always got dates coming up and stuff like that. What's going on now? Big
Well,
album release party or anything?
definitely. We just came back from 4 dates in Quebec. And so that was kind of like a pre-warm up to all of this. And then now we're going to be doing a run of shows throughout Ontario. Definitely kind of like a just full release of like a couple of weeks, just hitting all of the markets kind of in the southwestern Ontario area up into southeastern Ontario. So yeah, Hamilton, Toronto, Windsor, Stony Creek, Kingston, like it's gonna be a busy
London.
May, June, right up into Rune Mountain Festival. So yeah, so that'll kind of be that kind of big finisher will be the festival, which if you haven't seen, it's 3 days with 37 bands, international acts and everything. So we're pretty proud to be a part of that.
Yeah, I've seen the poster. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
We're getting to play with Acid Mammoth for their first foray into North America.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
cool.
That's great. Are they coming into the US at all? I talked to him like, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something. He's like, oh, I don't know, like maybe someday. But to see him actually coming to North America already, that's awesome.
I don't know. They should. I think they would do pretty well in certain
Yeah.
areas down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. We're getting to play a couple of shows with them, so I'm pretty
That's
pretty
great.
excited about that. And then yeah, some other really cool, like the festival's got a lot of different kind of sounds going on, like that band RIP. I don't know if you know them at all.
Yeah, I think so.
They're
They
like
wear like the masks and stuff, I think, right?
uh no, RIP, like they kind of do like this trashy party rock thing. Like the main guy is like always shirtless with his like hairy chest out and like
Yeah.
big
Okay. I
stash
think I
and
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
white satin pants and like, he's got a scythe for like a microphone stand.
Nice.
So they're a blast. Dope Throne's gonna be there. I'm really stoked to see them again. They're wicked, always wicked. There's a bunch of really, really good bands.
Very cool.
Excited.
And all right, so remind everyone where they can find the new album and get that all around the world.
Yeah, definitely. Black Throne Productions has our album and all other previous releases. Definitely on Bandcamp and that kind of stuff. And then see us at live shows. We love to chat and see people and get to interconnect and have a good time. I felt really bad for the people of Quebec that my French was so horrible. Je suis désolé.
And the cool thing about this album, there's going to be like your regular kind of poster insert, but then we are doing this like art collaboration with this guy Sean William Dawson, who I've been a fan of for a couple of decades now, and he does like it's all on recycled material. So he takes like old pieces of wallpaper and then makes his own screen prints and then hand screen and hand presses like uh, the prints. So there's going to be 50 of those available in the records in our whole stock, and 25 are available to the first like 25 purchases. But then 25 are going to be kind of like in like the cereal box, like where you get the special one.
The
It's like
prize.
like a golden ticket from
Yes,
Totally.
yes, that has
Yeah.
been mentioned a couple times now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's a little dibby. Ooh, there it is.
So our
Nice.
it's a shot. It's a scene from our video for Celestial Magic. Our friend Casey Cuff from Nova Doll. She that's her as one of the characters from the video that we turned into the screen print.
So cool. You guys are doing cool stuff.
Thanks, man.
You know what? We seem to have this amazing community around us with like
Yeah.
these super multifaceted, talented people. So yeah, from the gentleman who made the video, Jeff Burbage, he's in a couple of local bands, to Casey and all our wonderful bandmate friends within different bands who wanted to be a part of our music video. Then you roll into some of the local artists that wanted to, be a part of this kind of experience, and then also have that little kind of fun bit with the lottery system of it. It's been great just interconnecting all these kind of web of people and producing something that we can put out there into the world.
Yeah. That's super cool. All right, guys. Well, it's great to see you again. It's been too long, and I'm looking forward to everyone hearing the new record.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you very much.
If you
All right.
feel better, dude, get
Yeah.
some vitamins into you.
Yeah.
Later.
We want you to feel better
Thank you.
and play more games.